Known as the world's frog kingdom, China is not only the leading producer, but also has a massive frog meat consumption market. With exceptional development potential, China's frog farming industry achieved an impressive production of over 1.5 million tons in 2023, accounting for about 75% of global production. This figure not only reflects the strong boom in this unique frog farming industry, but also affirms the important role of frog farming in promoting economic development and enriching Chinese culinary identity. Let's join Lumi Farm on a journey to discover how this kingdom of made-in-China frog princes was created. Frog farming in China has a long history, originating in southeastern rural areas. The main frog production regions in China include Jiangsu, Zhejiang, Fujian, and Guangdong provinces. These regions have warm climates, abundant rivers and lakes, and are suitable for large-scale frog farming. Did you know that a modern frog farm can produce an average of about 500 tons of frogs per year? It all begins in the breeding area, where mating takes place in clean water tanks. The parent frogs are carefully selected from superior genetic lines, with a female frog capable of laying up to 20,000 eggs at a time. The frog eggs are incubated in shallow water, with water temperature maintained at a stable 24 to 26 degrees Celsius, ensuring ideal development conditions. The frog eggs hatch after just a few days, bringing new life to the young tadpoles. The tadpole stage requires meticulous and careful attention. They are nourished according to a scientific diet, helping them grow healthy. Selling tadpoles also helps farms increase their income while waiting for their evolution process. After several weeks, tadpoles continue their evolution. Legs begin to appear, the tail gradually disappears, and they officially become froglets, ready to embark on a promising new journey. To develop into adult frogs, the froglets are moved to larger pond areas. At this stage, frog care becomes more important than ever. Traditional farms often create environments close to nature by growing aquatic plants or combining rice cultivation in breeding ponds. This method not only reduces pollution, but also provides ideal shade and shelter for the frogs. In contrast, modern farms use water circulation systems to maintain a clean and stable environment. Raising frogs at high density in this system makes it easier to control diseases and is convenient for later harvesting. The design of frog ponds receives special attention, with walls or nets about 1 meter high surrounding them, creating barriers to protect frogs from predators and prevent them from jumping out. Above, netting systems are installed not only to prevent predatory birds, but also to regulate light and temperature, creating an optimal living environment for frog development. Adult frogs have a voracious nature and are prone to cannibalistic behavior, especially when food is scarce or the breeding environment is unsuitable. Therefore, they are typically fed 2 to 3 times a day, primarily with insects and earthworms. In addition, pre-prepared feed pellets are supplemented to provide adequate protein, vitamins, and essential nutrients, supporting optimal growth while minimizing the risk of mutual consumption. To compete in the international market, Chinese farms have adopted automated feeding systems that not only enhance management efficiency, but also help large farms reduce labor, save maximum time, and optimize care processes. Frogs are harvested when they reach the ideal size, typically 2 to 3 months after breeding, with weights ranging from 0.45 to 2.8 kilograms, depending on the frog species. The harvesting process requires careful handling to ensure the frogs are not injured. Farmers usually use specialized nets to catch frogs from the breeding ponds, which allows for quick harvesting and minimizes impact on their bodies. After being caught, the frogs are transferred to a sorting area where they are filtered by size and quality. Frogs that meet the standards are either sold directly to the market or sent to processing facilities for preparation and packaging before distribution. The frog processing in the factory begins with receiving and quality checking frogs from farms. Here, frogs are washed thoroughly with high-pressure water, removing dirt and impurities from their bodies. Then frogs are transferred to the butchering area. Workers manually skin the frogs and remove unnecessary parts. After cleaning, frogs are rinsed again with cold water or diluted salt water to ensure optimal hygiene. In the final stage, frogs are cut according to requirements such as keeping them whole, separating legs, or cutting into small pieces. Frog meat is then placed in a quick freezing system to preserve freshness and quality. The entire process is strictly monitored to meet international food hygiene and safety standards. After completion, these products are carefully packaged and transported to supply supermarkets or exported to consumption countries such as Japan, South Korea, the United States, the EU, and Southeast Asian countries. Frog meat, with its high protein content, low fat, and low cholesterol, possesses a subtle sweetness and tender texture, has become a favorite ingredient in global cuisine. Easy to prepare in many delicious dishes, frog meat is increasingly popular, appearing commonly in family meals as well as in luxury restaurants. In Asia, frogs are prepared using unique traditional methods, such as stir-fried frog with lemongrass and chili, frog with bamboo shoots, crispy fried frog, or frog hot pot, not only delivering delicious flavors, but also providing nutrition, leaving an indelible impression on diners. In China, frog meat is not just a common ingredient, but also represents excellence in many distinctive dishes. With its high nutritional value, frog meat has conquered the palates of all social classes, becoming an indispensable part of the rich culinary culture. Frog farming not only promotes economic development, but also enriches culinary cultural identity while opening up opportunities for cultural exchange and tourism development, affirming its position on the world culinary map. In today's era, while many Westerners still fear multi-legged creatures, the Chinese have successfully transformed centipedes into a promising industry with enormous profits. With export values reaching hundreds of millions of dollars, centipedes not only supply the domestic market, but are also exported to other countries, mainly Japan, South Korea, and several Southeast Asian nations, where centipedes are valued in traditional medicine and cuisine. Let's explore with Lumi Farm what makes these centipede farms so interesting in this nation of over 1 billion people. Centipede farms in China are primarily concentrated in southern provinces such as Guangdong, Guangxi, and Yunnan, where warm climate and high humidity provide suitable conditions for centipede growth. A typical farm can raise from several thousand to tens of thousands of centipedes, divided into separate areas for easy management and care. The centipede market is booming, with dried centipede prices ranging from $100 to $300 per kilogram, depending on quality and intended use. Centipedes are not only a protein-rich food source for livestock, but also valuable ingredients in traditional medicine and premium medicinal wines. However, this growth has put significant pressure on wild centipede populations, as years of harvesting have led to increasingly depleted natural supplies. Capitalizing on this trend, massive-scale farms have emerged. In China's Jiangsu province, there's a centipede farm with an impressive area of over 9,000 square meters. This is considered China's largest centipede farming facility, with an astounding annual production of 35 tons of centipedes, meeting both domestic and international export demands. At centipede farms, the breeding areas are usually enclosed by glass barriers about 1 meter high, ensuring that centipedes cannot climb or escape. Inside, the centipede nests are stacked on top of each other, looking like mini apartment buildings. These nests can be made of plastic, foam, or hollow-chambered bricks that provide spaces for centipedes to live in. During winter, when temperatures drop below 10 degrees Celsius, centipedes enter hibernation, slowing their growth rate. Therefore, temperature is closely monitored and maintained between 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, combined with humidity levels of 75 to 85%, creating an ideal environment for these creatures' development. During the farming process, the Chinese discovered and began using coconut fiber as bedding material, grinding it into fine particles and spreading it evenly in the centipede care areas. This material not only retains moisture excellently, but also creates a more natural living environment, helping centipedes develop strongly and healthily. The centipede farming process is divided into 3 main stages: reproduction, larval, and adult. During reproduction, each mature female centipede can lay 20 to 80 eggs and will incubate them for about 30 days to produce healthy baby centipedes. Newly hatched centipedes need special care and must be separated to prevent cannibalism, a natural characteristic of centipedes when food or living space is scarce. At this stage, food and living environment require careful attention. Farmers typically prepare nutritional mixtures for centipedes from natural ingredients such as chicken eggs, minced small fish, and grain powder to promote healthy development. When baby centipedes reach a certain size, usually after 2 to 3 months, they are moved to adult rearing areas. This is the most crucial stage, requiring special attention to temperature, humidity, and living space for centipedes to achieve optimal size and weight. When centipedes reach adulthood, their diet shifts to live insects such as grasshoppers, cockroaches, crickets, and other insects to increase natural protein content. Adult centipedes can reach 15 to 20 centimeters in length and 10 to 15 grams in weight after 6 to 8 months of farming. Afterward, farmers harvest and grade centipedes by quality before distributing them to various industries. Centipedes not only provide economic value, but also help preserve traditional medical knowledge. Centipede products are increasingly diverse, ranging from tonics and cosmetics to functional foods, meeting the growing demands of domestic and international markets. Additionally, centipedes are used as food. In some regions, centipedes are prepared into unique, nutritious, and high-value dishes. The demand for centipedes in cuisine is growing, especially in restaurants and high-end food markets. It can be said that the Chinese have succeeded in transforming a creature considered frightening into a valuable resource, with thousands of centipede farms contributing to the development of a sustainable bioeconomy and preserving their unique cultural heritage. Thank you for watching our program. To ensure you don't miss any updates or new projects from us, remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. We will continue to provide even more interesting and engaging content. See you in the latest episodes of Lumi Farm. Goodbye and see you next time.